I love movies. Do you know what else I love? Root beer. Join me as we watch some movies, review some movies, while drinking a cold, tasty root beer. This is Movies and Root Beer. Hi, welcome to Movies and Root Beer. I'm Roman, and today we'll be reviewing Spider-Man 2002. And today, I have Marco as my guest. My little bro. Boom. And today, what we're going to do first is, we have a soda here with us today. I know it's called Movies and Root Beer, but Marco here doesn't really like root beer that much, but we got this instead.
Yep.
Jones Cane Sugar Soda.
Berry flavor.
Berry lemonade.
Ooh.
Courtesy of mi madre y padre, mom and dad. They bought this because they can afford it and I cannot. So,
you're broke.
Thanks, Marco, for pointing that out.
I can't open it.
Boom.
Can you open mine?
Yeah, I guess.
It's really hard to open.
You're weak. Ow! Why does this one hurt? There we go. There you go. Alright, let's try it.
Wait, there's smoke.
Let's try it. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. That is amazing.
That's good.
Love this already. Alright.
That's so good.
Let's get into this. I'm going to put my computer here.
Alright.
So we have the movie Spider-Man, and we're just going to go through, just some talking points and reasons why we love the movie. I love movies. I love every movie I see. I don't believe in bad movies.
I do.
I know you do, and you can have that opinion, and I will have mine.
Yep.
Alright, so let's start with, the movie description. We have this down on paper. Computer, sorry. Spider-Man centers on student Peter Parker, played by Tobey Maguire, who, after being bitten by a genetically altered spider, gains superhuman strength and the spider-like ability to cling to any surface. He vows to use his abilities to fight crime, coming to understand the words of his beloved Uncle Ben.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Nice.
The famous quote of Spider-Man.
Yes. And it released on May 3rd, 2022. Directed by who?
Sam Raimi.
Raimi. There you go. Budget versus box office. The budget was $139 million, and it made $825 million. That's a lot.
That's profit right there.
Can you do the math?
No.
Yeah, I thought so. Anyway, cast. Do you want to go through that?
Yeah. The cast, well, the main ones were Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, William Defoe, and James Franco.
There you go. Do you want to say who these people are?
Oh yes, Toby is Peter Parker, and then the Dunst is MJ. William Defoe is Willem. Willem is the Green Goblin, or Norman Osborn, and James Franco is Harry.
Nice. All right. So when it comes to posters and stuff, we actually have one right here. This is for Spider-Man 2, but we just wanted to get into the spirit. But the one that everyone knows, there's two specifically. There's one of him swinging and shooting, you know what I'm talking about? Or it's him climbing up the side of a building. It was the first Spider-Man movie of many to come. There's, 10 Spider-Man movies?
Wait. 3, 6, 8. Wait, no. Wait.
There's 10.
8, 9, 10. Yeah.
I
had to count.
I believe it was second. No. One of the first Marvel movies, because before that was Blade. And I don't know if there was any more before that, but Spider-Man was one of the first official Marvel movies.
What year did Spider-Man 2 come out?
2004.
So, what did Spider-Man 3 come out?
2007.
So they all came out before Iron Man, right?
Yep, before the MCU even started.
Mm-hmm.
Movies it released with, so this was like its competition. So I just took some movies from May 2002. And I got Attack of the Clones, Star Wars Episode 2, Eight-Legged Freaks. Do you know that movie? No?
Mm-mm.
Alright, well, hopefully you will watch it one day. And Spirit, that horse movie. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go through general thoughts / plot of the movie.
Yeah.
So when we watched the movie, we watched the movie, we took notes on our thoughts of the movie, right?
Yeah.
So let's just go in order.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. I put the Columbia statue, the
The
woman with the torch.
Yeah.
Should have been Spider-Man statue. Just saying. You know how much better that would have been?
That's what I said too.
You said that too?
Yep.
One of the best opening credits sequences, in my opinion.
It's so cool because like it shows like how he's just a regular suit. You can see like the webs putting on to the suit.
Oh yeah.
Like how it's just like getting on. That's cool. Same with like the actors' names, like tangled in the web.
Oh yeah.
That's
that was
cool
pretty
too.
cool. It's a very good sequence, in our opinion.
The music too. Awesome.
Peter is pretty fast to be able to chase a bus for a few blocks.
Yeah.
Do you? Because in the beginning, he's like narrating his story, Peter, and then we see Flash with MJ, and then he's like, "Oh, that's not me though," and then it pans over to this fat kid, and he's like, "I'll even be him if I could." And then we see Peter's hand hitting the window, and he's like, "Hey, stop the bus!" And then MJ says he's been following us since like 5th and Boulevard or something, and which means must have been a few blocks, so that's pretty fast. Do you have anything like that?
No.
What's your next thing?
The next thing is from like. Do you know how they're going into like that like field trip?
The museum. Yeah.
Where like Peter meets Norman.
Yeah.
When he says like.
I'm a scientist.
Yeah, I like how they put that in No Way Home too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
I think it's because of like the meme that it became, so people would like that. I like how in the movie when Harry rolls up in a Rolls Royce, he was like he didn't want people to see him.
Yeah.
Arriving in a Rolls Royce, but when he comes out, no one is looking at him or paying attention to him.
Yeah, everyone's like super far.
Yeah, no one even looked at that Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
When Harry was
He rizzed up MJ.
Yeah, I just wrote this down as a funny note. When Harry took Peter's line of like learning about spiders and stuff.
Yeah.
I put this as a little note. Harry has got W Riz. That's what you say all the time.
Yup.
Do you have anything at the museum?
Yeah, like I have two.
What do you?
Like the spider. Why are like all the spiders in the cage? Like they're just like normal like spider colors, but that one's red and blue.
They're not all red and blue?
No.
Oh, I thought
they're all like brown and like regular colors for spiders.
Oh, even those 15?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the other one is, how did the spider escape from the glass box it was in?
Oh yeah, that is a good question.
Because like it's fully sealed, and like the only other way would be like
a stupid employee or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe a villain. Set it up. You know what that could have been? Mysterio. Because he was set up to be like in the 4th movie, remember? Bruce Campbell? Because he appeared in all 3 movies. I didn't take a note until we got to the school.
School?
After he gets powers.
Oh,
Did you take any notes before that?
I took, I took a couple.
Okay.
Like where, like, you see, like, where his DNA is changing?
Yes.
That's cool. How they, like,
oh, that's a cool sequence? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good for 2002 movie.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could catch stuff like Toby did with that lunch tray.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was all a stunt, by the way. No CGI whatsoever.
Mhm.
Isn't that like awesome?
Yeah.
What do you have at the like lunch scene?
Oh, the lunch scene?
Yeah.
Like, do you know how, like, when the fork gets stuck on his hand?
Yeah.
Like, why is it in that position? How did it get in that position?
Yeah. Like who puts their wrist
Yeah.
on a fork?
Yeah, like, that's so weird.
Do you have anything with like the school fight?
Yeah.
Like.
Like, when, like, Peter, like, punched Flash.
Yeah.
He was, like, going, like, he barely slid into that teacher. And, like, the teacher was like, whoa!
Oh, yeah, that's what I put. Yeah, like, how do you just drop food like that?
Yeah. Like, you would have, like, I don't know.
Very, like, he would have had to been, like, flying into him.
Mhm.
There was no better pick for a cameo than Macho Man Randy Savage. Right?
Mhm.
Right? Did you have anything up before that?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. What did you have?
Like, when he's about to climb the wall.
Yes.
When, like, the spikes.
Oh, yeah.
How they show the spikes out of the fingers.
Yeah.
It's, like, cool, but kind of, like, weird at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool how they, like, actually showed the spikes.
Yeah, it'd be so weird just like, what if you're scratching your face?
Yeah.
Or what if your hand gets stuck to your face? And then you just pull it out and there's just a bunch of blood driplets just coming out.
And then where Peter climbs the wall. So iconic.
Do you have anything about him like swinging for the first time?
I have one from, like, his homemade suit.
Yeah. When he's wrestling?
That's, like, the worst homemade suit ever.
The worst one?
One of the worst.
Out of the 3 Spider-Man homemade suits?
Oh no, Andrew
you
Garfield is the worst.
Is this the worst?
Yes.
Really? I mean, to be honest, both of their official ones, are homemade.
Yeah. Like, Tom's.
They're prototype, I guess we could call it. Yeah. Do you have anything else with the wrestling match?
The wrestling? I have, like, 4. No, 3.
4?
I have 3.
Okay.
With the fight. The fight, like, how, like, the Rey Mysterio guy, the announcer.
Rey Mysterio is a wrestler.
Oh, I thought that was his name.
Nope. Mysterio is like there was a theory that he would be Mysterio.
That would be cool.
That would be super cool.
Because isn't he in 3? In 2?
He's in all 3 of them. So
But,
that
like,
would have been like the connection.
Like, if he didn't fix, like, his name would be the Human Spiders.
That's what I wrote down. Like, if the Mysterio theory had turned out to be correct, and there was a 4th movie, Mysterio would have given him the name Spider-Man. There would have been, like, a speech like how the Spot did in Across the Spider-Verse. Like, I created you as you created me.
Yeah.
And someone would be like, Spider-Man, why'd you create that guy?
And then the 2, I have 2 more about the fight.
Yeah.
His shoes during the wrestling match, they look like the Nike Blazers.
They were Nike Blazers, weren't they?
I think they are. They looked like them. Like, a lot.
Point is,
I think they were, like, old ones.
cool shoes.
Yeah. And then, just Peter has insane comebacks.
What do you mean?
Like,
His fighting comebacks?
yeah, like, when, what's it called?
This is during the wrestling match?
Yeah, when he, like, on the wall, and then, the guy, he's like, what are you doing up there? He's like, staying away from you. And then he's like, his outfit, I forgot what he says, though. About his, like, outfit. I forgot what he said.
He was like, that's a cute outfit. Did your husband make it for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that joke would not work today.
My next one's about...
I have something about the wrestling match real quick. Do you have any more?
No.
Okay. I don't get how people were so quick to change sides at the end of the wrestling match.
Yeah.
Like, their favorite, main event guy just got defeated by this new guy they've never met before, and all of a sudden they're on his side.
Yeah.
No boos or anything.
Yeah.
But I get, it's Spider-Man, so I have to cheer for him, even though he's not Spider-Man yet. But I gotta cheer for him.
Yeah. I have one about the chase. Do you have any more before that?
The chase, like the guy who killed Uncle Ben?
Yeah.
I have, personally, I would have beaten up that guy that tried to keep the bribes money. It's $3,000.
Yeah.
But he only got, I would beat him up. Because you're Spider-Man. You got powers.
Could have like knocked him out cold.
Yeah, and then just taking the money.
He probably wouldn't have like remembered anything because like how hard he can like hit it. So like.
Could just slap him.
Back in him.
Power Ranger style.
Do you have any before the chase or any more?
I just have something in general about the chase. I'm 16 years old, and it took me that many years to figure out that Spider-Man chasing that one guy, that's all CGI. Like him swinging and stuff. I didn't know that because I was a child when I watched this.
Yeah.
So I was watching it today, I'm like, wait, this is all CGI. The whole time he's swinging in that made up wrestling costume is all CGI.
Yeah.
Or most of it, at least.
And then the chase is like, it's cool like how like he's chasing, and like they show like how his first time like swinging, learns how to swing the web with the webs, even though he's not really good at it at first. But then he's like, oh wait.
Oh yeah. What do you have next?
I have one about the fair.
The fair.
Like the first fight scene with Green Goblin and Spider-Man.
Oh, like the parade.
Yeah. Is that parade?
I have a few things before that, so we'll get to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to be quick. During graduation, we see that Peter is part of the chess club.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he is. It's Peter.
He
also won a science award, right?
I think so.
Like
yeah.
Science Kid or something, like the most sciencey of all.
I don't know why he had that. Like I don't know why he was holding that in the chess club picture.
Yeah. Excuse me. Soda. At one point when they're off, into out of high school, MJ is working at some place called the Moondance Diner.
Cafe.
Sorry. So then she walks out and Peter spots her. So he goes up and talks to her, and they stop in the middle of the street to talk. In New York City, by the way.
The busiest city.
Yeah, like
one of the big.
What is that? Who does that?
Yeah.
You're in the middle of the street.
And like, is like Peter like a stalker? Cause like he keeps like following MJ around.
I mean, she said she has a superhero stalker, so yeah.
That's a little weird though for Peter.
I put, why is MJ always being controlled by her boyfriends? She can do better. This is probably what makes her toxic in future movies. Because, like, if you see her in 3, she's a terrible person. Even in 2, a little bit, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
You had something?
I have something at the parade.
Yeah.
Well, I actually have 2 about the parade.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when Green Goblin gets knocked off his glider, and his glider goes through that, like, earth inflatable thing.
Yeah.
And it's, like, falling down. Why does the boy just, like, look up and just stare at it?
I don't know.
Like, why doesn't he just, like, move?
That's a common thing you find in action movies. There's just that idiot kid who doesn't move.
When something is, like, going straight down on him.
Yeah.
It's like...
It's just, oh, wow, what is that? Oh, it's falling towards me. You know what? I should move, but I don't want to. Someone will save me. Because I'm that idiot kid in a superhero movie. So, do you have anything after Parade?
I have, like where MJ gets mugged.
Oh, yeah, second time she's being saved?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. What'd you put?
So Peter, he said, he like runs into MJ, right? And he says, I was in the neighborhood. And then she walks off and goes like there's the guys that like mug her. And then Spider-Man saves her. And then he says, I was in the neighborhood too.
Yeah, I put MJ's an idiot. Can't put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. Like, she dumb.
Doofus. I put MJ could just pull down the mask when they kiss.
Yeah.
So like when when he's dangling, holding onto the web with both of his hands, and she's kissing him, she could be like, "Psych! No, you are."
Got him.
I put MJ's already a cheater in the first movie. She cheats in all 3 movies. Just putting that out there. Because in the first one, she's in a relationship with Harry and kisses Spider-Man. I don't think MJ has a conscience.
Of common sense.
Or good morals. Do you have anything like that?
No. I have one at the end scene.
Oh, okay. So
well, I have one about Green Goblin.
I have something about the burning building.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember when he's like an old lady and stuff?
Yeah.
I put Green Goblin is a pretty good actor. And by Green Goblin, I mean the character Green Goblin is a pretty good actor, better than MJ.
Like, how does he...
Because MJ's an actress and she can't get a job.
Yeah.
And not MJ, Green Goblin tricks Spider-Man into thinking he's an old woman.
Yeah. How does he, like, scream like that, though? That's what I'm questioning.
I don't know. It's character. Getting the character.
I have one about just, like, Green Goblin in general.
I didn't take any more notes until the end of the, like, final battle.
Yeah, I have 2 more after.
What'd you put?
Just Green Goblin in general, he's a menace to society.
What?
Yep.
Well, obviously he's a villain.
Yeah.
What'd you put after?
Bro, he attacks, like, Peter's Aunt May.
Yeah.
Like, attacking a grandma. Or, like, an aunt. Yeah.
Well, that was his strategy.
I know.
He was like, we have to attack his heart.
Yeah.
And then he attacks his aunt and MJ. I just realized Aunt May was a distraction. So he could get to MJ.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, my God.
During the final fight scene, I put, Peter was able to take many Peter was able to take many hits, and once the goblin has a wall fall on him, he's done. Peter was just getting pummeled by the Green Goblin, even flying through many walls.
Yeah.
And Green Goblin just has a wall fall on him. He's done, tapping out.
Yeah. And I have one at the end, like, the very, very
Yeah. What do you have?
the end of the fight scene.
Yeah.
The backflip, though.
That's what I put. The
was
backflip.
cold. Like,
I put, then Goblin gets stabbed in the balls.
Yeah.
Because literally, you can see his waist above the, what's it called, the glider? And the hooks, I guess?
The...
Whatever those are, the blades.
Yeah, the blades.
They're underneath his waist.
So...
Somewhere in there.
I have one more. It's at the very end.
Yeah.
At the very end.
Me too. I think I have the same note as you. MJ gets friend zoned.
Yep.
MJ's the one that gets friend zoned at the end.
She gets friend zoned and gets rejected by Peter.
She gets what she gets.
Yeah.
She deserves it.
That's what you get for being a cheater.
Also, I'm pretty sure she realizes at the end that Peter could be Spider-Man because she touches her lips after she kisses Peter. And she's like, oh, those lips. I've touched them. Or I've kissed them before. Or something like that.
But they forget about that. Like in the second movie. Like they just drop that.
Well, I think she just suspected. And she's never assumed.
Yeah. Do you have any more?
No, that's it. That's all the thoughts I have. There's many more discussion points we have. Favorite part and why?
You go first.
Oh, I go first? When Spider-Man and Green Goblin fight, all the fights that they have, they're so cool. Especially for a 2002 movie.
Yeah.
'Cause nowadays they're all very...
They're quick. But these
No, not quick.
not enough
choreographed, I guess. To a point where they're just blocking a bunch. There's not really a whole lot of hits. But in this, you see them get hit. You see them fly through walls and stuff. I think just Spider-Man movies in general will tend to do that rather than other superhero movies.
Yeah.
They're all pretty beat up at the end. Like every single one. They're always beat up in one way or another.
Yeah, like as you said that, I was thinking about like do you know how like bloody like Peter was at the end?
Yeah.
Like at the funeral, he was like just
Spider healing.
yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. Spider healing.
My favorite part was definitely the parade.
The parade, that fight scene?
That fight scene's like so good.
Yeah. It is a pretty good part.
Yeah. It's just MJ is so dumb. She like falls into like that like cracking thing.
She doesn't get up.
He's like, ah!
Yeah, like
That's what she's doing.
I mean, she's kind of the damsel in distress, but like
Yeah.
she could have gotten up. Least favorite part. Me? Any part with Harry. I just don't like him in this movie. For some reason. Mainly, he just doesn't. I don't like his vibe.
He doesn't do much.
No, he's not really important to the story a lot.
He's important in like 3 and 2.
2 and 3, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of 2. Mainly 3, yeah, because he becomes a villain. What would you?
My least favorite part was like the whole hospital scene.
Oh yeah.
That was like it was like so boring.
Yeah.
Like about like them talking, but like when he gets that phone call, that was like the best part of the whole hospital.
Like, can Spider-Man come out to play?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty good line. It even gets brought back in No Way Home, right? No. Yeah, No Way Home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Best performance.
Tobey Maguire, definitely.
Tobey Maguire.
Toby.
Really? I put Willem Dafoe. I thought he did really good in this movie. Yeah?
He did really good too.
This is what we call a Razzie, or worst performance. What'd you put?
I put no one.
You put no one?
It's like, they all did really good.
Yeah? I put that stupid kid that wouldn't move. I swear, I hate him. Ugh!
Yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty.
And these next few things are just things we see in the movie. We're like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like this one, cool cars.
A cool car that I saw was like Flash's car when he said he got for his like birthday.
Yeah.
Like it's a 2001 Plymouth Prowler. It was cool.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Even though you only saw like half of it, it looked cool still.
I didn't really put anything down because I'm not really a car person. Car guy, so I didn't really write it down.
Well, it was 2002 though.
Yeah.
So there wasn't that many like cool cars.
Unless it's like really cool and really stands out, I might put something down. Fun foods, that whole Thanksgiving dinner.
It looks so good.
So good, I want it.
The turkey, it was like...
Every single thing there looked so good. And what sucks is, most of it probably wasn't even real. Because like most of the time they don't use real food. Which sucks. So tempting. Favorite song? The theme song.
Yeah,
It's the
I would
best.
say the opening music.
Opening, yeah.
That was a really good song.
Critics' opinion. So this is quoted from Roger Ebert himself. The origin story is well told, and the characters will not disappoint anyone who values the original comic books. It's in the action scenes that things fall apart. That sucks. Consider the scene where Spider-Man is given a cruel choice between saving MJ or a cable car full of kids. So there's goods and bads. Well, that's all we have for that part. We don't want to dive too deep into that.
One I have is, how does he gain muscle mass from a bite of the spider?
Yeah. Same thing with the Goblin and the serum.
Yeah.
They both just gain muscle mass. Like we see it on Green Goblin too.
Yeah, it's like so like little, but
And
then it's like.
Yeah.
And why does the doctor like freak out about that though?
What do you mean?
Like how he sees like the muscle.
Are you talking about the assistant?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like he sees it and then he like freaks out about it.
I think because he realizes how dangerous the experiment is and what this can do to the world. Because of the aggression and stuff. Because it wasn't really ready. And that aggression led to the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
I put, how do you not feel anything fall on your hand?
Yeah.
Like a spider?
like you can like feel like it like crawling.
Yeah.
Or like even land on you.
It's just crazy. And then I put, why does it bite him anyway? Because he didn't really do anything to provoke it.
Yeah. Like it could have been like MJ or like Harry.
Or just anyone, really. Or just falling on the ground.
Yeah.
Peter just happened to be standing there.
Or like the teacher.
Or the teacher, yeah.
I won.
Oh, yeah.
Like when he like swings, when he shoots up, what does it like hang on to besides the building? Like is it a cloud?
Yeah, like at the end, I know we're jumping around here, but like at the end, we saw him web a crane.
Mhm.
But that was it.
Mhm.
Like we could see that there's nothing else in the middle of the, was it skyline or the road?
Mhm.
Nothing there to swing onto, at least straight up.
Mhm.
So
I have another one about like the webs.
yeah.
Who has to clean up all Spider-Man webs?
You mean like,
Like how like when he swings, they're just like left there.
yeah.
Like
Cause like Tom Holland's, they dissolve right after
Yeah.
2 hours. I
but
believe
like
it is.
since Toby's are like organic,
Yeah.
would they dissolve or would they just like stay there?
I don't know.
And someone would have to clean them up, or
That's a
And
skit
then-
idea.
or-
Just someone going around the city cleaning up Spider-Man's waste.
yeah.
And it's like, how did it even get here? I'm gonna go back to the plot. Peter never changes his pants or his underwear after the spider bite. You notice that?
Yeah.
Like, how do you not do that?
Well.
Like, he wakes up after sleeping on the floor, and he only puts on a shirt. And
Yeah.
I see that he has jeans. And then he comes down running on the wall,
Yeah.
and he's still got those jeans on.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
Peter's nasty.
Mhm. And like, what happened to Flash?
Yeah, like after graduation, we never see him again.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think he's done with his life?
Found another girl.
I think. Well, I mean, like, career-wise.
Oh, career.
I think he seems like the kind of person where his dad owns a business, which would explain how he got the car as a Christmas or birthday present.
Yeah.
His dad probably is rich and owns a business or runs a business,
Mhm.
and he
He
probably
probably
joined the business with him,
The family business.
the
Yeah.
family business.
Mhm.
I put, how did Norman get dressed after the Goblin came out? Like, that's kind of weird because he was just shirtless.
Yeah.
And he's all savage, and now he's got a shirt on. What were you saying before? Cut you off there. Sorry
yeah,
about that.
and like Flash, he's like, they don't even show him in like 2 or 3.
Yeah, kind of just disappears.
Yeah.
It's kind of an important character, sort of, a little bit.
Yeah.
To Peter's story.
Peter's bully.
Yeah.
So.
When Peter webs the tray
Mhm.
at the table in front of him, and he looks to the side of that table, no one notices that.
Yeah.
Also, there's a tray there by itself. So there's a kid there, probably a lonely kid, because there was one tray.
Yeah.
A kid with no friends, who now has no lunch. How could his day get any better?
Yeah.
I
I have one.
What do you have?
I have, in like the case where like, he like, the shooter.
Yeah, Uncle Ben's killer.
Yeah, he sees Peter's shadow. Why does he shoot the shadow?
Yeah!
Like,
Common sense, buddy! Where did that go?
where are you shooting at?
Back at the school. In the slow-mo spider sense scene when he's experiencing that for the first time.
Mhm.
When we see that kid shoot a spitball, like we see the kid, and we see the straw, before it zooms in. Nobody's in front of him for like 20 feet.
Yeah.
So, A, who is he shooting at? Or B, he's got to have like killer aim if they're super far away.
Yeah. I got one about like the lunch scene.
Yeah.
Why is there just random orange juice on the ground when MJ slips?
High school. But like, yeah, like, because Peter's sitting there.
Yeah,
And he's the only one sitting around him.
How
so.
did he like not like notice that? Or like just like warn people? Like, oh crap, there's orange juice.
Because they would be like, shut up, freak. I also put something about like freak at the end. When he wins the fight and the guy says, Jesus, man, you are a freak. How does winning a fight make you more of a freak?
Mhm.
Like, I don't get that. Like, in terms of bullying or something.
Mhm.
Like, they'd just be scared if you just beat up a bully, but this one says, you are a freak. And that, that's a little odd.
Yeah.
Oh, I put this down before, but you ended up bringing it up. But I put, wouldn't it be painful to touch any part of your body with those tiny needles coming out of your fingers?
Yeah. Why does there like have to be like that certain position for like to shoot the web?
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't it be like
The pointer finger. A thumbs up, or flipping someone off. I put, how does no one notice anything ever? Specifically when Spider-Man is swinging for the first time across that building. He's screaming at the top of his lungs.
Yeah.
And everyone's just going about their day like, oh, this is New York City. Yeah.
You're screaming every
No
day.
one's going, what is that? I also said, who shoots at a shadow? Uncle Ben's killer. I put Eddie and Dr. Connors, or the Lizard, Eddie Brock, also Venom. They're mentioned in this movie. But they appear in the third one. Isn't that kind of weird?
I think
You think there's a different Eddie at the Daily Bugle?
No, but like Dr. Connor shows up in 2.
3.
2.
In 2 again?
Yeah, cause like
But like he's his teacher.
Yeah.
Does he bring up firing him? Because remember Peter worked for him and
Yeah.
Dr. Connors fired him?
Yeah, I know.
So like I don't understand like how that works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's weird. Oh yeah, I have one about Uncle Ben.
Oh yeah.
Like, when, like, he said, we're gonna, like, Uncle Ben, he told Peter, we're gonna paint the kitchen, like, after school. Peter said, don't start without me. He started without him. He finished without him.
Well, they had to paint it.
He could have, like, waited for him.
Also, Peter didn't know he had powers. He just assumed he just got a better body. He was like, you know, this is cool. This is it. That's not it. You got powers now. You got powers. Do you know that meme or moment in the movie that became a meme where Norman Osborn, like, they're like, hey, you gotta quit. We're making you quit. So he's like, I started this company. He was like, you know how much I sacrificed? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That became like a meme and stuff. How much did he sacrifice exactly? What do you think he was able to do to get what he wanted?
Like,
or willing to give
like
up? Like
Harry's mom, maybe?
You think he killed her? What if he killed her?
Might explain why she's not.
I mean, if we just searched up what happened to Harry's mom, maybe we would get an explanation.
Yeah. I have a one about Uncle Ben's killer.
Okay.
Why does Peter take off his mask when he kills him? Like when he confronts him.
I think because he knew that he was going to kill him anyway.
Why does Norman keep look at the masks when he hears like the Goblin boys laughing?
Yeah, I put that too. I put like, why does he keep hearing the Goblin from above? Because whenever he hears
like,
him, he's like.
I'm guessing he's like it's in his head.
Yeah, I mean it is in his head.
Yeah, and also cool part is like when he's like looking in the mirror and like it keeps like switching from like the Goblin to like Norman, like how like different they are too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I put does J. Jonah Jameson not credit Peter for his photos? Because in newspapers, they usually credit the photographer for the photos. But either A, J. Jonah Jameson does not credit Peter for the photos he takes, or B, Goblin just did not look hard enough in the paper to find Peter's name. And
he's a scientist, and he's like super smart.
Yeah, well, at least Norman is.
Yeah.
Green Goblin, we're not sure.
Yeah. I have one for when Green Goblin like crashes into Aunt May's like room.
Yeah.
Like he says, first we attack his heart.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he do anything to her?
To Emma?
Yeah.
I think he meant to do that on purpose because he wanted to put her in the hospital to distract him from MJ, who he would then kidnap. Do you have any more questions?
No, that was my last one.
I got one more. Did the serum give the Green Goblin martial arts experience? Because he's able to do, like, kicks and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
same with Peter.
Yeah, like, these two experiments just gave them martial arts abilities.
But
Peter is a little smart. He got the science thing, so, like, he would be smart enough to be like, hey, I think this amount of force would knock him out or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, like, all those, like, fight scenes, like, Peter was just, like, a nerdy kid.
Yeah.
Like, how does he know how to, like...
Throw a punch?
Kick butts. Kick booties.
Kick what?
Kick booties.
Kick booties. That's nice, I like that. But that's it.
That wraps it up.
Yeah. You did a pretty good job. Cheers. But that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. And this is Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire,
with
2020.
Movies and Root Beer.
And thank you for watching or listening to Movies and Root Beer. Goodbye.